Great to see you, by the way. We're going to be jetting off in a couple of minutes. We'll see you there.
This is a car with its roots set firmly in aviation. Bristol Cars was a British manufacturer of hand-built luxury cars, headquartered in Bristol. It was formed from the car division of the Bristol Aeroplane Company after the Second World War, and it later became independent as Bristol Cars Limited. After being placed in receivership and being taken over in 2011, it entered liquidation in February 2020. Bristol Cars were always a low-volume manufacturer. The most recent published official production figures for 1982 stated that 104 cars were produced in that year. The company only had one showroom, which was based on the corner of Kensington High Street and Holland Road in London.
That's a Hawk behind us. In fact, it's the Red Arrows, if I'm not mistaken, capable of 638 miles an hour.
There was a top speed of 140 miles an hour, 0 to 62 in 8.8 seconds, and rear-wheel drive with an automatic box. There's a lot of interest in the car. I think this is actually a Bristol 603. The owners were busy answering questions, so I couldn't get near it. And no, it's not a flying car. It's like a British Pullman train, luxury and opulence. You know, I don't know whether to bow or courtesy. Should I be addressing this as Your Grace or My Lord? And a quick glance to the left, we've got the Americans and the Europeans in close attendance. Okay, just getting ready to take off. Over there is the Hot Wheels. Let's sit back and listen. You know, I think I've forgotten to say it's a two-door. Anyway, you can see that. And if the Bristol was a piece of music, do you think it would be some classical number like a violin concerto in E minor? Oh, have a look inside here. It's like the drawing room or the library of a country house. Luxury in leather with the optional armrest in the back. Does the Bristol remind you of any car in particular?
This is a bit of history, actually. I got a tip this was going to be here. Oh yeah, here we go. Getting a wee look under the bonnet, I think. Let's get ourselves there. So back in the day, Bristol aircraft was their thing. So when the war came to an end, they started making cars. So this is how we roll.
You know, this car is full of secret compartments. The Linley Mysteries, Inspector Linley Mysteries. He drove a Jensen Interceptor and later a Bristol 410, a choice that matched his quintessential British character. So hopefully we've firmly established the aviation link. There are actually links to some famous people as well. Bono, Liam Gallagher and Sir Richard Branson are amongst a roll call of famous owners of the Bristol. The car was narrower than a Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, but longer than the Jaguar XJS Coupe. It featured a long wheelbase to ensure a comfortable ride over long distances. Inside there was plenty of room for 4 adults. Unlike many other 4-seat vehicles of the era, the rear occupants could sit well and have enough legroom and headroom. The leather-covered seats were handcrafted and stitched. The instrument panel was flat and the big round dials were mounted on a wood panel. The suspension and gearbox were the same as in the much-known Jaguar XJS.
That's what you call an engine.
It is an engine. So check that out, that's a 5.9 V8 engine. Thirsty horse though.
I know.
The Bristol was originally powered by a 5.2 litre V8 engine, which was later replaced on the 603S version with the Chrysler 5.9 litre V8. The brakes front and rear were discs and tyre sizes of 205, 80 R15s. So goodbye, and we will catch up with you soon. Right opposite us you've got the purple Dragon, and in the centre is the green Lexus LS 400. That's a 1999 facelift model, and we've got the TT there, which is the 2000 car. It's the 225 turbo version. Well, that's it for Milngavie for the moment. Signing out. Toot toot, peep peep. See ya.
There's the battery in the It's a good show.
That's what you call an engine.
What is an engine?
Let's go to Teddy Bear.